Grey Man! 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 Holy YouTube video, Grey Man!
Grey Maniacs gather! We've got to do some video stuff. I got some scissors. I've got a package to open, and this is massive package to open here. I've opened one from this guy fairly recently, and he does he does so many layers of packaging. It's unbelievable how much layers of packaging he does. So it's probably going to take me a while to get this open. It's like, I think he even boasts about it on his Facebook selling page, that he does about 3 different layers of packaging. So it's like a package inside of a package inside a package, just to keep your comic books in good condition. I wouldn't mind, but they're not like it's not like they're big expensive comics that I'm buying. I don't, it seems like overkill, the amount of packaging that he does. But it's good that he cares enough about his customers to, do the best packaging that he can. So look, I'm through the first layer. But so I'm going to show you what I've read this week as well. So it's going to be an opening, a reading video, and a competition, a contest video. I've been talking about doing I can't even get to the sellotape on this. It's so well sort of put together. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a contest because I'm approaching 2,000 subs. I've had a massive sub bump recently because I started doing reaction videos to music videos. So there's I've had about 100 Argentinians sub up to my channel because I've been reacting to some Argentinian rock bands and some pop bands from Argentina, and they seem to love people reacting to their stuff. So actually an Argentinian friend of mine suggested that I start doing these videos, so I started doing them, and it's just got me, I think one video got me about 90 new subs. The others haven't been so successful. But yeah, so I'm about 1,880 at the moment. So I'm not too far from my 2,000 subs. So this is what this competition is going to be, a push to 2,000 subs. Now it's going to be a bit of a strange competition because I am unemployed. I kind of do my YouTube, and I'm kind of the whole idea of doing the YouTube so extensively was I was trying to earn money from it, believe it or not, with advertising revenue and stuff like that. So I don't really have any prizes to offer. I've got some extra comics lying around I could possibly, but what I've decided to do, and hopefully I think I'll be the first person on YouTube to do this, I'm going to do, and hats off to Stan Lee and Marvel Comics, I'm going to do the very first no prize. That's right, I am offering no prizes, but you have to obviously meet the criteria to get a no prize to help me push to my 2,000. So if you want to be in the chance to win a no prize, I haven't decided yet how many no prizes I'll be giving out, but if you want to be in the chance to earn a no prize, there's going to be a few different ways that you can get it. You can make a video. You can make a video to win a no prize from me. Just pushing my channel, saying, hey, yeah, check out the Grey Man. Check out his channel. He's offering no prizes to people who come onto his channel and who make videos. If you make a video pushing my no prize competition, you'll get 3 entries for the chance to win a no prize from me. And yes, a no prize is exactly what it sounds like. So you have a chance to win a no prize from me if you make a video. You get 3 entries for making a video, and also you get an entry for every time you comment as well. You have to comment, if you comment down below on any of my videos and tell me why you deserve a no prize. Now you can earn a no prize by telling me maybe something that I don't know about a comic book that I've shown, like the artist or the story, something like that. Or if I make a mistake and you point out that I've made a mistake, you get an extra. If you can spot a mistake that I've made, you get 2 entries. If you can find a mistake, if I say something wrong and you correct me on it, you'll get 2 entries for a no prize for that. Isn't that marvellous? 2 whole entries just for pointing out my errors. And just think how many errors I make on a standard video. Or just tell me why you deserve a no prize. Like in some way, I watched your video today and I liked it. Give me a no prize. then you'll be entered for no prize for that as well. Basically, it's the grinchiest way possible to try and get more subs and to get people to leave comments. But yeah, there is definitely a no prize. A no prize is in the offing, and I'm going to get in touch with Roger. I mentioned it to Roger once already about doing a no prize, and he thought it was quite funny. So yeah, here we go. We have a no prize competition to get me to 2,000 subs. Now, people who saw my 1,000 sub, when I got to 1,000 subs, I did a 1,000 subs dance. I did a video where I did a dance, basically, and it was awesome. I got so many comments on there because my dance moves are impeccable. Now, in that video, I promised that when I got to 2,000 subs, I would do a striptease. I'm kind of a man of my word as well, so I feel like maybe I shouldn't have said that, because now I feel like... so I might have to set up an OnlyFans page so I could do a striptease on my OnlyFans page. You can come and sign on my OnlyFans page to see me get all full money on you. I don't know what I'm going to do. When I get to 2,000 subs, I'll work out what I'm going to do about that. But no one wants to see that. No one wants to see that, I'm sure. But yeah, I'll think of some way around it. But anyway, to get a no prize, leave a comment, make a video, tell me why you deserve a no prize, okay? And yeah, be fun. Right, so what have I got in this? I've finished off my New Warriors run. I went through my New Warriors comics recently, and number 2 and number 4 were missing. And now they're not missing, because I have just got them. It's kind of annoying, because I feel like you know, this one, for example, I'm sure I had that one in the past. It looks familiar. And I don't see why I never had them in my collection, but I didn't, but now I do. So there we go, that's my New Warriors run, finally filled. Yay! Right, I got a Daredevil one, I don't remember even, I didn't even remember asking for this one, but I think it's in my sort of run of Daredevils that I'm trying to get. One from my Web of Spider-Man run. And I think the rest are Conan's, quite late Conan. So 162, 111. I wish I stuck to 1 to 100, to be honest, with the Conan. I should have done what I said I was going to do and just try for the first 100. But yeah, I didn't, because I'm a foolish boy. Conan, Marvel Comics. It's Assistant Editors Month. So they've gone crazy and they put some DC Go-Go checks on it because it's Assistant Editors Month. And they've even taken the DC logo there. When you think about it, that is the old comics logo from DC, isn't it? What they used to say on that when they had that old school? Can't remember what it said now. But National Comics, was it National Comics? Something like that. Right, number 168, 204. Is that Red Sonja maybe? Right, and 230, Trial by Fire. It's facing off against the Human Torch, or somebody that looks like the Human Torch. Right, so that's my little package of comics. That's my new comics that I've got. They'll be added to my to-read pile. Let's check out what I have actually read this week as well. While I was around my girlfriend's, I read this Superman. I think this is in reverse order. It doesn't matter what order I show it to you in. So this one is being menaced by Frankenstein and Dracula. I read this adventure of Adventure Comics. This was quite interesting. The first appearance of the Fatal Five. When someone showed it off on their channel, I was like, oh, first appearance of the Fatal Five. I wonder how much that's going for. And it wasn't expensive, so I picked it up. And because the Fatal Five are like very well-known Legion of Superhero villains. So I was pleased to get that. But the weird thing was, in this story, like, though they know that they're bad villains, there's an even worse menace. The Sun Killers entered the universe. And so they're actually after the Fatal Five to join up with them to get them to take on the Sun Killer with them. So that was interesting how they first met up. Right, I've got a couple of Jimmy Olsen's. I can't remember what happened in this one. Oh, Jimmy's being controlled by Mixocyclic. basically, remotely from the fifth dimension. But he manages to outwit him, of course. He always does. But still a fun cover. He's changed Perry into a tiger and Lucy Lane into a midget. Right. This one, another classic one. In this one, he opens up. It's like Pandora's box. It's like the sister box of Pandora's box. It's a box that does the similar things, and all things start going wrong for him. He ends up killing loads of people in it. He kills the Professor Lana Lang's dad. He kills the whole of Atlantis. You're probably guessing that it turned out it was all a dream. He passed out from some radiation that came out of the box, and he thought all those things happened, but they didn't. once he destroyed Kandor by accident, I was like, yeah, this is all a dream. Right. And this future story, well into the future, this version of Superman, his weakness is salt water or seawater. I think it's got radiation in it after some future event. And it's able to, but this is only the first part. It's continuing over in the next issue. This must have been when they started doing continue the next issue kind of stories. Most early actions, it was all one and done, wasn't it, more or less? Right, here's another Action Comics. It's quite a cool story. I think this is another one that was going over to the next issue as well. But it was quite a cool story. Yeah. Superman basically was helping out this tribe of Native Americans who wanted their land to be given back to them. So he was faking natural disasters and then sorting them out. So there was an old native medicine man who was pretending to carve some, I think it's like sand pictures or something like that, and whatever he carved would come true. But it was Superman who was acting in collusion with him to create the disasters because he wanted the people to get their land back, but he didn't want to. He wanted to make the people say, because he offered, look, I'll build you a new place somewhere else, which isn't these people's sacred land. And they was like, no, this place is fine for us. The weather's good, But so he started messing up with the weather, and then the medicine man dies suddenly, and none of the rest of the people know that Superman and the medicine man were working together. And one of the other fellas who was there, he suddenly starts displaying proper magical powers, and that's when they sap Superman's strength and sort of cart him off in a not particularly pleasant manner. And continued next issue. I don't know what's going to happen. I haven't got next issue. Right, this cover is completely bogus in a way. I won't go into it, but how it's not really, yeah. It's Silver Age madness. Let me just leave it at that. And there's another one that's going to be continued in the next issue as well, which is quite unusual. But this guy isn't Superman. This isn't Superman. It's someone else pretending to be Superman for some reason, pretending to be, It was like, okay, you just literally squeezed that into the story so you could make that cover, didn't you? Someone else made the cover before you wrote the story, and you were thinking to yourself, how can I make this cover into the story? Oh, I'll do this in the last panel and make it look like it was weird. And this one was on a bad story where Superman actually dies in this. Superman does legitimately get killed in this issue. They talk about Doomsday being the death of Superman. He dies. Not asleep, he dies. But he's revived from death by this android duplicate of him. So he gets killed by this fellow who graduates from the school of killing Superman. He manages to kill Superman, brings his body back to the planet where the assassins are, and this robot who's been trained to be killed by them. So they train on him to see how they can kill Superman. He starts feeling sorry for it, like, oh, I was made in his image, blah blah. Oh, he I feel sorry that he's died, and he uses some special way to bring him back to life. All right, this was an interesting one. This again was he goes into like a machine that lets him work out what would happen in the future if he does a certain course of actions. And if he'd done a certain course of action, Lois would have been killed. But as soon as he saw that, he changed his course of action. He's like, well, I'm not going to do that then, because I don't want to hurt Superman. You know, there's no reason to have his wife died. Yeah. So what happened? Someone on Earth killed a woman during a robbery, and somehow she was they say bionically, but we think of bionics as like having put in bits of machinery in your body. But then it just meant like biogenetically, like somehow the biology was connected to Zartox's wife in a distant galaxy. So when the Earth woman died, Zartox's wife died on another planet. Very bogus, but he comes to Earth to get his revenge against the guy. Superman doesn't want to let him capture an Earth person because it's like, well, you can't really be stealing Earth people. But he managed to trick him into committing a crime and force him to go back to Vartox's planet. And when he gets there, he goes, yes, but you killed my wife. You're going to prison for 60 years. And Superman turns up to say, this is like. It turns out they basically aged him 60 years in about a minute. So he gets aged 60 years and Superman takes his crusty old fella back to Earth. He did his time. And this is another one where most of these things he's seeing, I can't remember what was making him see these things now, but he was seeing enemies that weren't there, like plants and... I can't remember what else he was fighting, but he was fighting things that didn't actually exist. I can't remember now what the story was. I've forgotten what the story was. I mean, it was like 9 comics ago. Who was it? That's a different story. Oh, for some reason Batman was involved. I can't remember why now. Oh yeah, it was some millionaire who'd gone missing, who had mental powers. He was being hypnotised to use his mental powers to do things. Superman was able to save the day, basically. Superman saved the day. Batman dressed up as Clark Kent to help Superman with his secret identity at one point, which is why Batman was in it. Yeah, I think Superman basically lets the guy take over his brain, and when he does, he kind of feeds back, and he realises he gets Superman's strength to help him break free from the control that he's under, and he's able to break free of his control, stop Superman from being mind controlled, take out the guy who was mind controlling him to mind control Superman. Yeah, a bit convoluted as comic books can sometimes be, but overall, good read. Anyway, that's it then. So I've talked about my new comics, I've shown you my new comics, I've shown you my old comics, I've talked about the no prize. If you want to earn the chance to win a no prize, leave a comment down below. Make a video. Why do you deserve a no prize? Spread the name of the Grey Man channel. Get your friends to sub me. Look, I've got comics around my head. Isn't that fun? Anyway, until next time, have a great-mazing day, and may all your news be a good news. Have a great-mazing day. I'll have a great-mazing day. Have a great-mazing day. I hope you have a great-mazing day.